Kissing, next
Yeah,
step
man.
is baby stepping towards a close, either figuring out logistics, trying to pull, and if you don't figure out the pull, that's when you just make a more solid number, you know?
Yeah, that's definitely what I'm gonna focus on is putting the pool as priority, and then again, like you said, either falling back on the number or even the IG, and then going from there. So,
Yeah, I always go for the pull because
mhm.
by going for the pull, you'll execute way more than you would have. You know, like you'll close girls that otherwise may have never even came out on a second date. Honestly, like there's just something about leaving the venue, even if you don't pull to your house. Try to fucking leave the venue with her. Like try to go somewhere with her. At least walk out of the venue with her. Walk down the street to the fucking food truck that's on the corner. Hang out with her over there. While we're doing all that, I'm still trying to go for the pull, but in the back of my mind, I'm also trying to set up a future meetup with the girl. You know, so I would say your main goal should be going for the pull. If that doesn't work, like do everything you can to at least engage with her outside of the venue and then try to get a solid number. And even if you're getting the Instagram, try to get this girl's number because you have a bad habit of only getting the Instagram. It's okay to get the Instagram. Like you have a good
Yeah,
IG. Like you take pretty good pictures. I was looking at your you popped up on my IG last time you posted, I think. So
yeah,
I was looking at your IG. You got good pictures, which is great.
mhm,
But also get the phone number too. You know, I oftentimes will get the phone number while we're exchanging phone numbers. I'm just like, oh yeah, are you on IG too? By the way, what's your IG? And I just get the IG, but
gotcha,
I already have the phone number lined up, you know?
gotcha. Okay, yeah, that's definitely what I'll work on then is getting both as opposed to one. So,
Yeah. But yeah, man, just I think you're right where you should be, which is great. You know,
mhm,
you're moving through the program nicely. Um, just need to get in a couple more situations where you could be in a position to, you know, it's tough towards the end of the program, obviously, because like you
yeah,
need to get to the second half of an interaction in order to like go for the pull, so to speak, you know? So the other thing you can be doing though is like just start screening for logistics early on in a lot of these interactions. You don't need to
okay,
wait till we're 45 minutes into the set and we've made out for me to figure out who she's at the venue with, what she's doing later on. I try to figure this I don't even like consciously think about it anymore, but very early on, I'm already like, who's this girl here with? You know, within like the first 2 minutes, I might just be like, oh, are these your friends? Are these all your friends right here, by the way? Or wait, where are your friends at? Your fucking friends abandoned you tonight, or what's up? Like, I just kind of like unconsciously do that. So, one thing I would say, well, a couple of different things. I don't want you to have like 1,000 different goals, but these are all kind of related. So, it's like, you don't need to wait 45 minutes to an hour to start figuring out the logistics. You can start doing that early on, at least vaguely. You don't need to figure out like how she's coming, how she's going to leave the venue with you and all that. But at the very least, I'm starting to gather a little bit of intel on who she's at the venue with, what town is she in. You know, you could figure those out in the first 2, 3 minutes of the conversation. As we go further into it, we start connecting. There's like a genuine mutual interest or attraction. We start vibing. Maybe we moved around the venue a little bit. I might start to figure out like where how she get to the venue or how does she plan on getting home from the venue. We start making out a little bit more. Now I could, and I'm also starting to figure out what's an activity we could maybe do. You know, so you need to figure out. You should already have a polling plan in the back of your mind, like going to the venue. You know, like if I'm going out Friday night, there's already like some liquor at my house. I mean, I got like 7 different things we could do here, honestly. Like I have a literally have a fucking I almost want to bring the if the camera wasn't like plugged into like 3 different wires, I would go show you guys. I have this like bar cart that I bought for the apartment. So anytime so since I've been throwing like a decent amount of like pre games and after parties, anytime somebody's coming to the pregame, I usually tell them don't come empty handed. So like everybody brings alcohol. Half of the alcohol gets drank, but like now there's literally I have like a fucking bar. It's a bar cart. It's like one of those pushy carts that like I have like shot glasses and shot roulette thing, and I keep the hookah on there. What else is on there? My one boy's a bartender, so he brought like agave. I I can't see what's over there, but he brought like a bunch of like bartender. So literally, there's like whiskey, tequila, like 3 different bottles of tequila. There's a vodka bottle. There's 2 bottles of red wine. and I can't see what else is over this kind of far, but pretty much I have a whole selection of fucking alcohol. I have like a fucking bar here at this point, and I got the hookah there, and I got the shot roulette. Have like an activity lined up that you can have an activity lined up that you can do at your apartment. At the very least, have like a bottle of wine. At the very, very, very least, have a bottle of wine. Okay. So yeah, dude, I don't even have anything else to say. I think you know exactly what needs to be done. You just need to go out and get a couple nights in of trying to execute. And the last thing I was gonna say is don't beat yourself up if you don't execute this on the next day out, because I know I've been seeing a constant progression from you, and you may have a tendency to start thinking that that's how it needs to be. Your journey through game and pickup and success with women isn't going to be like this. Okay. It's not always going to be just rising up more and more and more. So, especially as you get towards the end, like it took me a little bit while to actually execute a successful pull. I actually got pulled the first time I ever pulled, but um, that was before I like really knew what the fuck I was doing. So, all I'm trying to say is go for the pull, figure out the logistics. Don't beat yourself up if it doesn't happen the first couple nights out. You know what I'm saying? So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And by the way, if you want to work with me personally to implement any of the techniques in this video to become more socially confident, get more women in your life, build a bigger social circle, and really just dominate life in any aspect socially, I can help you with that. I'm the fucking guy for that, okay? Been doing this for a long time. I've transformed myself going from a video game nerd loser to becoming one of the top guys in the industry with this stuff, okay? So if you're interested in working with me personally, click the link below, click the link in the description, fill out the application, and we will be contacting you to discuss further details. Until next time, Coach Kyle signing out. Peace.